this spread. A friend of mine called me up to see what the card wanted to say about a situation that has been pending and looming, and it was this really, really great read. And I thought, wow, how fun would that be to do with everybody on my channel? So I'm going to do that same spread. So what I did is we're just going to go through all of the zodiac signs. We're going to use Kipper, find out what the Kipper deck has to say. I've been really working with it a lot, and I really like it. But I have this Kipper deck, and I also have a mystical Kipper deck, and then I have a gypsy fortune-telling deck. So I thought today, let's use those and see what's going on, because it's a big week, right? It's been a big week. We've got a full moon with a partial lunar eclipse happening this Friday, November 19th. My understanding is that it will be about 6 hours long. So it's going to stick around for a while. And, you know, this eclipse is happening during the sign of Scorpio. It's pulling up a lot of shadow stuff. Endings with eclipses. Usually people are eclipsed out. Situations are eclipsed out. It has to do something with the feminine energy. So we'll see what that's all about for all of you guys. And let me see, I'm trying to get myself up here. That way I can see you guys, all the comments that you guys leave. All right, so that's how the show's going to run. So I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. I am Raven Blackstar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so what does Kipper have to say? So in light of the full moon lunar eclipse, let's just see what it is that Kipper pulls up for each of the zodiac signs. So we're going to start, yes, we are going to start with our Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, dear Kipper, we are grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Aries at this time. Grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, dear Kipper. Grateful, thankful for the messages at this time. For the greatest and highest good for all of our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or wherever else they might have Aries that is predominant, that needs to be pulled up, because these are the kind of times we're in. So, grateful, thankful for all the messages, dear Kipper, for all of our Aries at this time. All right, we start out with a mature woman. Lover. All right, so Aries, some of you may be involved with a person who, you might be involved with someone else, I have to say. But I feel as if you're involved with somebody who is very mature, very, or maybe this is you. We definitely have the Lover sitting here. So, I mean, this is a courtship that's going on. So I feel as if, you know, this person probably sees you as somebody who, it's like who they were looking for. Do you know what I mean? So I feel as if, you know, you come out very strong as a feminine presence in this relationship. So maybe you are involved in a relationship, all right, Aries, and you have pretty much the dominating role. It's like, you know, when they say who wears the pants in the family, and they say, oh, mom does. You know, so I feel like you're the boss in your relationship. We do have judication, courthouse, and coffin. So there could be some kind of an issue that you are avoiding or needing to avoid. I'm also feeling as if, you know, there could be some kind of judgment coming down regarding a situation. And it's finally, it's like the last string. I want to say the last straw, but I feel as if this has been a process that you have been involved in. Maybe this could involve somebody wanting to get a divorce or wanting to separate. So you may have been involved, or you may be involved with somebody who was in the process of a divorce or separation. I mean, you're really hoping for it to end so that you guys can finally move in. I feel as if it's coming. Do you know what I mean? Like there's like another court hearing, and this could be like the final judgment on what's coming down. And it finally ends whatever it is that's been holding the two of you up from being together. So that's for some people. And, you know, now for others, I do feel as if, you know, you're really kind of looking at your relationship and really like looking at it with a critical eye. Maybe you don't need to be so critical and not focus so much on what could be better in your life and this and that with your person, and accept the things that are really working. Because I think like if you start doing that, where you know you're just more grateful and appreciative for the things that they do, that some of these other things that kind of crawl under your skin, I feel as if those won't matter so much. All right, so I feel like you need to not judge so much. Okay. um so let's see what the mystical Kipper has to say regarding this message for you, Aries. What does the mystical Kipper have to say? This is such a tiny little deck. And I have small hands, and I find it to be really small. All right, let's see. What does the mystical Kipper have to say for all of our Aries out there today? And you might be thinking about really moving in with this person. If you're not living together, you might be considering maybe we should get together and get a house. Um, I just see that, you know, your relationship with someone is moving to another level. Yeah, and this is where some of that critical energy that I was picking up comes up. It's like, oh, well, you know, I really hate it because they always leave their clothes on the floor, you know, after a shower. And it's like, well, that's no reason to not be with someone. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just such a nitpicky little thing. So it's that kind of stuff, Aries, that I feel like don't look at that. You know, look at the bigger pictures, those qualities that are really, you know, why you fell in love with them to begin with. All right, let's see. So we have expectation. Yeah, so like lower your expectations about the people that, you know, you're around. Your person, your family, you know. I am, though, I have to say, twice now I get this card of the coffin. Yeah, this is coming to an end. There's a definite ending coming, but it brings with it a brand new, like my focus is totally on that light, you know. So I feel like there is a situation that is coming to an end. You've been waiting for it to come to an end. I mean, you're waiting for it. You're expecting things to turn out one way or another. But I feel like, yeah, everything is riding on something that will free you guys so that you guys can move on. All right. Did you like that? All right, let's move on. Crazy read, crazy read. All right, let's see what's going on. Move on to our Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you guys are going to have a heck of a week. Now, I got to tell you, yesterday, see, I live in this really incredible place. Like, when you look out my window, you don't see anybody for miles and miles and miles. And I have this incredible morning sky out to the east. And from the minute that sun was trying to come up, I saw a dragon's head. And then this morning, the way the colors were, it looked like fire, you know, like the breathing fire of the dragon. So I can't help but feel like there's this real dragon energy with all of us this week. So, and dragon, I mean, some people see the dragon as not being a good sign. Other people see it as being this really ominous, you know, this really, you know, amazing sign. You know, so take it how you want. You know, for me, I feel like it's a real powerful image to walk into this full moon, I want to say solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. Expectations. Ooh, that card fell out. Doesn't belong there. Anyway, yeah, the skies, dragon energy. That's what it's seeing. All right, let's move on to our Taurus. Hey, Taurus, how is all of our Taurus? Well, that's really bad English. How are all of our Taurians doing out there? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, dear Kipper. Grateful, thankful for these messages. Messages for all of our Taurus out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. Ooh, out comes a coffin. So I feel like something's coming to an end. Definitely something's coming to an end. That card wanted to be out. So endings that bring a bright new beginning. I always see the coffin as like the card of death, you know, in the tarot. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this is going to bring this ending. We'll see what kind of ending it is. We'll see what, oops, it has to say. Ooh, I wonder whether a few of you Taurus are involved in a child custody case. And I'll tell you why here in just a minute. So, yeah, these are really pretty specific. Taurus, Taurus, dear universe. Yeah. One more card. So I wonder whether there's a custody case regarding your child. We have courthouse, we have a child, and we have a message. So I feel as if you're waiting on some news, because here we have expectations. And I think you knew, somehow Taurus, I think you knew that they were going to get, that you were going to win this case. So there's something pending where I feel as if the news is not good. It's not good. And it could be, you know, because there's this marriage ending here. We have a marriage ending. In my mind, I hear, how could you? How could you do this? How could you do this? But I feel as if it's just a matter of time before they realize, because they have to deal with this child now who's going, well, what about my mom? What about my dad? So it's just a matter of time, I think, before the repercussions of this judgment, this decision, really starts to kind of pay. I feel like as the child grows up, there'll be a lot of resentment and a lot of problems in that regard. Because I hear you say, how could you? You know, maybe the custody suit is not balanced. Maybe, you know, you only get to see the kids, you know, once a weekend, one weekend out of a month, you know, or something really just ridiculous, only in summer for 2 weeks, that's it. You know, I mean, there's some ridiculous kind of stipulation that comes down with this court ruling that it doesn't surprise you, but I think it saddens you that it ended up that way. Yeah, so you're dealing with somebody who's not, who really isn't caring about the whole family. Like they're caring, it's a very selfish act that they're doing, all right? And yeah, it gives you a lot of concern. A lot of concern is like, what are you going to do? You know, so if it has something to do with, say, child support, maybe you were really counting on, you know, X amount of dollars and you don't even get half that. You know what I mean? Like you're really disappointed in whatever the judgment is. But listen, it closes the door. So then you've just got to make it work with whatever it is. I mean, you know, you have to move forward with that, whatever the final ruling is. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Taurus. That was pretty rugged. All right. So let's see what's going on with the mystical Kipper. Let's see what they clarify. This little deck of my little mystical. I love this deck. There's a monkey. I don't know if you can see. See the monkey? I was doing a reading for a woman one day, and she's like, God, that deck just keeps staring at me. Main person. Again, the coffin coming to an end. So this is all going to come to an end. All right. So I really feel like you've just got to breathe through and accept whatever the ruling is. It won't be what you want. I wish I had better news, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Just know that down the road, there'll be a different outcome. You know, they have to, listen, karma. You know, somebody's pissed off at one person and, you know, they use someone else, like the child or whatever, you know, to kind of get back at someone. It backfires. That always backfires. All right. Let's move on, Taurus. That was pretty intense. Let me throw some cedar down. For the children, for the moms, for the dads, for the grandparents, for all the family. Michelle Christie, good morning. How are you? It's morning where you are, but it's not over here. It's starting to, the sun's going down. Nice to have you in the house. All right, let's see. What's going on with our, who follows Taurus? Gemini. Gemini, what's going on with our Geminis, dear Kipper? Grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good, for all of our Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Gemini, Gemini, what's going on? You just woke up. Well, good morning. May you have a really good day, Michelle. I was taught a long time ago, if you say good morning to someone, then they will have a good morning, which leads to a good day. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are, may it be a good day. All right, Gemini, Kipper. Grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest. Good, Kipper. For all our Gemini out there, Gemini, have a card. Thoughts, creative thoughts. I'm feeling like real creative thoughts. Look, creative thoughts. Get your paintbrushes out. If you paint, get your easel up, get your drawing pad out. Oh, I'm so glad you're happy when you watch me. Let me tell you, I had one of those days. I was really proud of myself. I didn't lose it. I got a flat tire, and the guy who helped me to fix the tire ran over my phone. And I was okay. I was okay with it. And then it was going to cost me over $200 to get it fixed. Because even with insurance, I have a deductible that's going to cost me over $200. And then I went to the post office, and there was a check for $800. So all in all, I came out ahead for having such a crummy day. Anyway, that was my day. All right, back to our Geminis. What's going on, Gemini? Hi, Erica. How are you? Can you hear my cat crying? She wants to go outside, but she's just going to have to calm down. All right, Gemini. Boy, you're just thinking, and do you have a writer's block? I feel like you have a creative block. Those cards, boy, just didn't want to come out. So I'm feeling a few of you, creative block. What do I do when I have a creator's block? Well, I'm a painter, so when I have a creator's block, I just start throwing colors. I don't do anything other than just throw colors with no intention of anything, and then see where it goes. But it's getting to the point to throw the colors. I get it. And I feel like, Gemini, you have a real writer's block, or you really have a real creative block. It's just like you're thinking and thinking and thinking, but none of those ideas are the ones that you want. So let's see. Dear Kipper, what else do you have to say? Ooh, what else do you have to say? The cat and the dog. All right, there's a lot you're holding back. There's a lot you want to say to your person, and you are not saying it. Something has to do, Gemini, with money. I mean, you're feeling really trapped about, money that I think you thought was coming that now is not coming. Again, great fortune didn't come in. This may have been something that I think you thought this was going to be it. Here you are. It was going to be the shit. Didn't turn out so. It wouldn't surprise me even if you went out and thought that this, whatever it was that you were going to do, was going to make you a lot of money. You would become real wealthy. I feel like you're a man I'm talking to. Could be a woman, but we all know who we are in the story. So, this is the story I have in front of me. So, I feel as if you don't know how to tell your person that this money, maybe you invested it, it's not coming through. It's not coming through. And I think that's why you're thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How do I tell them? It's not going to happen. Oh, you're like, they're going to leave me over this. Oh my gosh. Gemini, what advice does my mystical Kipper, my little monkey, have to say to our Gemini regarding this. I mean, you're going to come out all right because we have 2 cards of the high honor come out for you, all right? It's card of the number 7. So I feel as if everything that has happened, that has come down, the tower that fell down, it all has to do with you moving towards something that will gain you much more satisfaction, recognition, high honors. People will see you. But boy, this imprisonment that you're in could be gambling. You know, with this unexpected income, like you lost money. You lost a lot of money. How do I tell them that I lost all this money? How do I do that? And I also feel as if you were involved in a get-rich-quick scheme, Gemini, and you invested some money, I smell a rat. Like that mouse there. My first thought was, ooh, I smell a rat. I smell a rat. I smell a rat. So it may be one of these things. If you end up in court, in a court battle about all of this, I feel as if you will come out a winner with these cards of the high honors. Listen, we're in tumultuous energy right now with the full moon and Taurus. I mean, the energy of Taurus is about the material. It's about, you know, the earthly goods being really grounded, solid. Really, I mean, solid. I mean, think about a bull. They're solid, right? They're grounded. And to have all this destabilization, it's because it's pointing you in a position that will be so much better for you, more in line with what it is. And then you will gain your wealth. So yeah, that get rich quick stuff, it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. What's the bottom of the deck here? I feel as if you have a good person in your, you know, whoever it is that's your partner, I feel like they're a very good person. We have the good lady comes out. So the gloomy thoughts that you're having, you know, because you really were hoping to get a lot of money, you know, you just need to know, even though it's going to be really hard to tell this person, you have a good person. And if this is like the first time it's happened, it'll be all right. If this is like the umpteenth time that it happened, this could get you into some trouble. And I think you know that. But in the end, it's, you know, what has to happen. I feel like everything is happening just as it's supposed to. Even the sadness and the disappointment and the loss, all of it. All right, Gemini. Gemini. All right, I gotta throw some cedar down for that one because that was intense. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Here's a little cedar. Blessings your way. Better times ahead. It's okay. Okay. No, it's not. Ooh, out came the Hierophant. So I feel, you know, Gemini, it wouldn't hurt you to turn towards your faith. Do you know what I mean? Yoga, you know, to find some stillness. If, you know, if you go to church, you know, and you find solace, you know, praying the rosary, then do that. You know, whatever it is that you do, all right? I feel as if, you know, it's time for, this is putting that in place. You know, spirit first. Our prayers first. And everything else will follow. All right, so here we go. There's my smudge. There we go. All right, dear Kipper, let's move on to our Cancers at this time. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Cancer, what does the Kipper have to say to all of our Cancer at this time? Grateful, thankful for the energies of this full moon lunar eclipse. What's going on for all of our Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancer. Dear Kipper, grateful, thankful for the wisdom, the messages for all of our Cancers at this time. Mature woman comes out reversed. So Cancer, if you're an older woman or you are dealing with an older woman, I feel like emotionally they're upset. I feel like they're upset and they're not acting rationally, whether that's you or the person you are dealing with. It's an older woman. And they could be upset over you know, something that happened a long time ago. That's what I feel like. They haven't let it go, like it's still processing. But I feel as if, you know, if you've been really struggling for money, you know, like things you've been a little down and out, I feel as if there is an unexpected message coming your way. You know, there's some news about some money that you didn't expect. And it could come from someone. All right. So, you know, maybe somebody leaves you some money. You get an inheritance. There could be something like that. You just get some news. And I feel like I wouldn't surprise me if this woman, you know, leaves you some money because it's unexpected. And it's just what you needed. I mean, you were in desperate sorts about your home. Like, what am I going to do if I don't have any money to pay the bills? So, oof, sudden wealth. So I feel like everything is about to change. I mean, I feel like you've been working really hard. Everything is about to change. I mean, you've been working hard, but you haven't been making any money. It's like, you know, you go to work every day, but when the paycheck shows up, there's never enough. Do you know, that kind of thing? And then something happens and, you know, now you have this emergency and you weren't anticipating it. And now your money's gone. But I feel as if, you know, all of a sudden there's money, a gift. You know, I don't like to encourage gambling, but I feel as if you have a lucky charm coming your way. All right, Cancer. So, you know, if you've just recently lost your job, you may find a new job. Like unexpected income can come in a lot of forms. All right, so be open. Okay, unexpected income could be, you know, you going through your drawer finding this piece of jewelry that you didn't have that's worth like $3,000. Oh my God, you could sell it, right? That's one form of money. Another form of money, Cancer, that might come through the door will be, like I said, you know, somebody, you know, has left you some money, some inheritance you didn't expect. Boom, all of a sudden, wow, there's some money in the door. You know, so I feel as if, you know, there's a real good luck coming your way. So don't despair. And if you've been a little, you know, with these two cards, imprisonment and despair, I feel like some of you have been a little depressed. So you've got to break out of that depression. And it could have to do with maybe, you know, your home life. You're not happy at home. Maybe you've been wanting to move out. Maybe you wanted, you know, but you don't have the money. I just feel as if your life is about to change. So if you've been trying to manifest something, you've been putting it out there to the universe, I feel as if you're attracting what it is that you need. All right, so let's get some advice from the little monkey. What says my little monkey? We should find a name for my monkey. I should call this deck. I should have a monkey name. I'll see if I can tune into a name to call my monkey. Unless you guys have a good name for my monkey deck. What? You want to go outside? Ugh, my cat really wants to go outside. She's a noisy little thing. The vet says it's that Siamese part of her. I think she's going to jump on the table to pay attention. Oh, she is. You guys might even get to see her. All right, let's see. What advice do we have to say for our Cancer today? Marriage card reversed. So, you know, you're not happy in your marriage. You're not happy at home. I mean, this is one of these things that, you know, you want out. You don't know. It's not working. Whatever it is that whoever it is that you were involved with, it is not working now, is it? I mean, here we are in the family room. That's not working either, huh? Your marriage. I'm really the despair card. I'm really upset. I don't know. You know, and it's just like you just want something magical to happen between you guys. So I feel like there's going to be a change, all right? So you're really concerned about the direction of everything that's going in your life. I really feel like this unexpected money that comes in, news, whatever it is, it will really help change your life. At least help you make some of the decisions that you need in order to change your life. All right. All right, the cat has given up and has gotten off the table. She's a bossy little thing. All right, so let me get my cards right. All right, let's move on. Who's next? Cancer, Leo. What's going on for Leo? I can't help it. Leo's going to meet someone. You know, there's just seduction comes to mind. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. It's your Kipper. All my cards are mixed up. See how it is? Because I just pull them all together and I don't look haphazard. All right. Am I ready? Now I'm ready. All right. You ready? Leo. Let's see what Kipper has to say to all of our Leos today. It's kind of fun doing cards that aren't the tarot. Uh-oh, I still have cards up. Well, we'll see what they are. I feel like they'll come up. I thought I had them all turned. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo, what's going on? That has something to do with your message. The fact that I thought I turned all the cards. Ooh, family room. Leo, what's going on at home? There's a situation. We have a situation in the Leo camp. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for Leo? We have a few people in the chat. How are you guys? How are you? Welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you in. Stick around. I got my cards. You can pull some cards for everyone. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo, Kipper. We are grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Leos during this time. Ooh, unexpected income. I feel like you're going to get some money from somebody. Wow, what is this? Money. Great fortune. Leo. I feel like everybody's going to be talking about all the money. If you are a female, Leo especially. Adjudication courthouse. I wonder if some of you win a settlement that keeps sudden wealth. Oh my gosh, thoughts. What am I going to do with all this money? All right, Leo, just like Cancer, I feel like you get some money coming your way. And I feel like it comes out of a court situation. Could be some kind of legal thing. So some unexpected money is definitely on the horizon for you. And I also feel that a lot of you Leos, whatever it is that you are doing creatively, it is totally supported. Like you will have the money you need. Like if you have this like brilliant idea, okay, like you know that it's got the universe's support behind it. I feel as if it has that kind of support that, yeah, you'll get all the money you need to make whatever this is happen. Because you believe in it. I mean, sudden wealth, you believe in it. And you believe in what it's going to bring me. High honors. I mean, people are going to really resonate with whatever it is that you are doing. So a lot of people see you. A lot of people see you, Leo. So I feel like you are not going unnoticed. Even if you are a quiet Leo. Because I feel like there's two different kind of Leos. There's the real loud Leo, you know, who just drop dead gorgeous. You know that's a Leo by how they are, and you know their desk has, you know, wonderful lights and things around it. You know that that's the Leo sitting back there. And then there's the quiet Leo. Both of them have this wonderful heart. But I feel as if, I mean, this is something that is going to change your life. Change your life. So if you have recently had to go to court for something, right? And you didn't like how things turned out. That's because there's another way that the money is going to come. You know, sometimes when we expect money to just be handed to us, right? you know, then that's all we want. But when that energy is cut off and you are forced now to find your own way, to make your own money, that's when all of a sudden the wealth comes out, because the ideas you have, they're big. And I feel like if you have a really good idea, Leo, you know, get it copyrighted, get it trademarked, protect yourself. All right? I mean, we know what it's like when the trolls and the scammers all come through, right? They're real, those people. They will try to take what's yours. So I really feel like it's really important that, you know, you really kind of protect yourself that way. All right, good stuff, Leo, when it comes to money. I like it. All right. Hi, Soul Traveler. I don't think anybody's ever late. You're always on time. Everybody's always on time. Only if you knew my grandmother would you be considered late. She was German. And the Germans, you know, if anybody is familiar with Germans, they're very punctual. And my grandmother was extremely punctual, and we were never allowed to be late. All right, so let's get some advice from the little monkey cards. What advice, dear monkey cards, do you have for our Leos? We have a few. Ooh, Leo. I like, this could be a retired person. Leo, I love what I see here. Good gentleman, a long way, pleasant letter. There, if you are a female, could be a male, you know who it is. So look, I feel as if, you know, somebody from far away, you get some news from someone, boy, that makes you happy. It makes you happy. I mean, totally. This is amazing. Yeah, I mean, maybe they used to be in some kind, maybe they were in the military, maybe, you know, I feel as if whoever it is that you hear from, I mean, you've been praying and praying and praying that you would hear from this person, because you've been wanting to hear from them. So your life, Leo, is about to change in a wonderful way. How wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, Michelle. Yes, Virgo's next. Let's see, what's going on in the world of our Virgos. Virgos. I always see Virgos as gods and goddesses. They just kind of float to me. They do. All right. Dear Kipper, grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Virgos out there. We've got a couple in the chat, dear Kipper. Maybe you can pull some cards for those Virgos that are currently tuning in. Why not? You're here. All right. Dear Kipper, we are grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Virgos. Virgos, you are on the right path. You're almost there. Look, you can see the light. 5 and 3, that adds up to an 8. That's real balance. You're almost there. Look, you're coming out of the woods. See the butterflies? See how close you are to that light? I feel you skipping. All right, what else is going on for our Virgos at this time? All right, if you are looking for a new home, I feel like you're close to finding it. If you're looking for a new house. It may not be where you thought. You know, like if you're normally like a city person, you might find a house a little bit farther out of the city. That would be okay. That would be okay. All right, so, or maybe you're out in the country and you move closer to the city. That would be okay too. I think what I want to say to you Virgos is that if you are looking for a house, whether it's to rent or to buy, cast your net out a little farther than where it is you are looking, because I think you will find something that way. Let's see what's going on. I have a lot of cards just fell out, and I feel like I have to take all of them because nothing is a simple read with our Virgos. All right, let me see what I got here. All right, Virgo, we have a situation. we have a story at the bottom that I feel like I have to start with. All right, so I feel like you are waiting for the time where you no longer are struggling, right? Where you get a break. All right, hence the house, looking for a new house, maybe, something you could afford, something that's better for everything. I think you work really, really hard, okay? You go to work, but, you still struggle, but you know that there's a way. I just feel like there's more to you, all right, Virgo? But, I want to tell you that your boss is in the way. And I think your boss has the potential to promote you, to give you more money, to help you. But I don't feel like that's how it's going to be. And I also feel as if, they look at you a little bit like, you think that you're worth more. Like they have a very, I want to say, very warped perspective on your position. Do you know what I mean? Like you're dealing with somebody, who sees that you think you're more important than you are in the position. Okay. So, it's stressing you out. I gotta tell you, it's stressing you out because I think you know that you are more valuable than what they're paying you. Maybe this gotta come to an end because it's stressing you out and you're getting sick. So Virgo, I feel as if when you are under stress, I don't care what kind of stress, when you are under stress, it physically affects you. So you have to look at what you're doing, your work, your life, your habits and things like that. If it stresses you out, it is not, that's your body, that's your intuition going, whoa, something's got to change, something's got to change. So let's move on to the other cards that I see here for you. So the good news is that you are so close. I mean, you can see it, you can reach it, okay? You can reach like your life is about to turn a corner. All right, right now, I feel as if you are a female, you've been really struggling. You've been really struggling on the home front, okay? And I think you've been struggling with somebody who you've been involved with, this thief, this person, who I don't feel like they've treated you well. I think you're better than that. I mean, there's been a battle between you and this person for a long, long time. They haven't given. They haven't given. They've held you back in despair. And they want to marry you. How can you marry this person? Oh, how can you marry this person? So there's stress at home. There's stress with this person. There's stress at your work. There's stress, stress, stress. Virgo. Stress, stress, stress. Can we breathe? You're almost there. You're almost there, Virgo. I feel like the person that you are involved with, that you maybe are no longer involved with, they send you these messages, that stress you out. Like, oh my God, now they want me to go pick them up, but I've got to work. So how do I get out of work? Well, maybe I can call and go to work later and come in a couple hours later and it'll be all right. But that stresses you because now a couple hours later ends up being, 4 hours later, and that's 2 hours more than what you told your boss. And your boss is like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is going to work for me. And then you come in and you beg them and you're like, but please, please, please. Oh my goodness. A rich, good gentleman shows up. Dun, 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 dun. So, I feel as if there is another person who comes into your world. A friend, old friend, a good friend. And I feel as if this person could bring you a lot of happiness. So I'm feeling like there's another person coming into your arena. And I think you tell them about this game that you've been playing all by yourself. Because see, this guy, he's all by himself. You've been playing this game, trying to make it work, and it hasn't been working. And I almost feel as if they, how do I put it? They step in, they understand and empathize with everything that you've been going through. And I feel like they become a very good friend that can kind of lead you out of this web of your life that you have created. And this is somebody who you may possibly end up marrying. All right, so Virgo, I gotta tell you, I feel like there's somebody in your vicinity. This is somebody who lives around you, is in your neighborhood, in your circle of people. So Virgo, stress. Cut out the stress. I had a doctor many years ago tell me that. He says, no stress for you. And I was like, how does that happen? I figured it out, though. I figured it out. I ended up moving into a little log cabin in the woods. This was in Oregon. It only had 3 sides, and then the 4th side was actually just nothing but a sheet of plastic. But it was a place to live. I was free. I was broke. I had an outhouse that had no door either. There was something about everything facing the river had no walls or a door. But anyway, it was the most amazing healing year that I ever spent in the woods by myself, learning how to de-stress. Yes, Michelle, good luck is coming. You know, you attract it. You know, you are a magnet for miracles. And you are a magnet for what is good for you. All right? I mean, honestly, if you believe that whatever is good for you, you know, everything that's even happening to you is good for you. All right, so good stuff coming your way, Virgo. That's all I know. Let's move on to our Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Dear Libra, what messages do you have for all of our Libra at this time? Messages for our Libras. Dear Kipper, grateful, thankful for the messages for this full moon. You're welcome, Erica. Full moon, lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse. Sun's in Taurus. The sun is in Scorpio. Lunar eclipse. I don't know what that's in. Libras. What's going on with all of our Libras, Kipper? Messages for the greatest and highest good. We are grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Libra at this time. Libra, Kipper. What's going on for all of our Libras? So we have a message of concern. I wonder if you hear some bad news about somebody in your community. Yeah, I wonder whether somebody in your community, ooh, I hate to say it, has an accident. That's what I'm really picking up. You just hear and you're concerned about their well-being. Ooh, I have to, wait a second. That's a heavy message, so I just want to make sure. For those people, we see them as we drive by, that are in any accidents. All right, so Libra, I'm sorry. And if this is you, Libra, I just don't feel like it's you. I feel like you hear news about somebody. Because here we have this journey card, it's reversed. I just feel like you get some bad news about somebody who's gone on a trip in your community. What can you tell me? All right, Libra. This could be somebody who you work with. It could be somebody in the workplace. I feel like, you know, I mean, it's the news that's delivered. It's, you have to believe it. You know how, like, you know, when bad news comes, you don't want to believe it, but this news definitely brings a lot of concern. All right. So this is somebody you're very close to. It could have been somebody who you actually were going out with, or somebody who you used to go out with. But this is somebody who you were very close to. Oh, I'm sorry. This is just such an awful news. But I feel like luck changes. All right. So hang in there. Stay positive. Believe in a good outcome, and it will be a good outcome. All right. So I'm feeling that. Now, let's switch gears, okay? Because I do see another message. It doesn't surprise me if some of you, again, like some of the other signs, if you have been really concerned about your money, I feel as if there is going to be a real turn of events when it comes to your money and what it is that you are working on. With this great wealth and, you know, sudden wealth, well, great fortune. It's from your work, okay? I feel like the money that you will gain comes from something that you are doing, you know, so whatever it is, whether you're writing books or you're singing, dancing, maybe you're running a company, whatever it is, I feel as if you don't need to worry about whether or not this is going to be a good job for you or a good thing for you to do, because I feel like whatever it is that you are doing will provide for you very well. So if you had this idea, or maybe you were offered a job and you don't know whether or not to take it, I feel like if you do take it, it will provide you a lot of money. All right. At least you'll be feeling good about the money that you have. All right, wait a second. If I don't do anything on the computer, it shuts off and there goes my light, and then I'm sitting here in the dark. All right, let's see. All right, what advice do your universe do you have for our Libras? Ooh. Great happiness. I'm going to take these cards because they fell out. So I feel as if, you know, there could be somebody who helps you with a job, with money. I just feel as if there is somebody around you, a good lady, a real good person who I think they could help make a change in your life. All right. So I'm really picking up this in these readings that for many of you out there, if you've been really down and out, I mean, you've got to change your attitude and just really start to think positive, because I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, myself, and a lot of the people that I know, I mean, a lot of times we're taken to the edge to test our faith, you know, and it's just like, in the end, we're always okay. You know, things turn out. Somebody has a kind heart. Somebody offers you a place to stay. You know, I know in my life, I went through some really hard times, and the kindness of strangers even, it's just really touching. So I feel like there's always a divine presence helping you along, and I feel like you, Libra, have that. So blessings to whoever it is that you're concerned about, their health, whatever it is from that accident. Because I am picking that up. So I'm sorry I had to say that, but it came through. So I just feel like there'll be a good outcome. All right, so hang in there. All right, let's move on to our Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on in your world, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Scorpio, Kipper. We are turning our attention to all of the Scorpios out there. We've got a few people in the chat. If you guys want to stick around, maybe we can pull some cards afterwards. So if you have a question, let's see what Kipper has to say, or maybe the tarot. But our focus right now is on Scorpio. A mature woman has just fallen out of the deck. So maybe you're dealing with your mom, your grandma. Ooh. You might get some news about, you know, maybe your mom, your grandma, some news that really is concerning. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that was really, you know, somebody, your person. Um, I mean, it was somebody who was really loved in the community. Wouldn't surprise me if some of you may have to take um, a trip to go see them, because there is this message of concern. I feel like they've been trapped, so maybe they haven't been feeling very well. And again, we have this card of concern comes out. Yeah, bad health. So I feel like there's somebody, whether it's you or somebody that you are involved with. I feel like there's just some news, you know, about their health. And you may have to go visit, you might have to go help out. I just feel like there is some energy towards that. Now, I also I have a card, like, I feel like somebody in either in your past comes back, and I feel like they want a second chance. But I don't see you seeing that working. So if there's an ex that shows up in your life, I don't feel like that's going to really kind of work to your benefit here. No, 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 no. But you, like everyone else, I feel like there's a gift waiting for you on some level. You might get a gift on this journey. I feel like you're going somewhere. Another thing, if you lost something, I feel like you're going to find it. I think if you thought somebody took something from you, you've been missing it for a long time, I just feel like you find it. God, I thought that person took it. Then you're going to feel all bad because you've been, all this time, you've been thinking this person took something of yours. And then there it is. So there's two women. Ooh, sisters. I feel like there's two sisters that don't get along. They might be fighting over this person that's sick. Oh, you have a sister who you don't get along with. And then then the man shows up and they're not any better. So I feel like there's like this real disconnect when it comes to, you know, family dynamics. I just feel like there's a family dynamic going on here, Scorpio, and it is really off. I mean, there's male energy here that's really immature. We have, you know, the other person, you know, is trying to be really rational over the whole situation. You know, so I feel like when, you know, it's one of those things when, you know, people get sick or there's big changes going on, you know, how are we going to handle it? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? You know, that energy starts to come up. What are we going to do? What, you know, and it's just like, who's going to do this and who's going to do that? So this message that you get about this woman, this older woman, really starts to bring an upheaval. So I feel like, you know, there's family discord and people are fighting amongst each other. You know, it's like they're not even dead yet. You're already fighting on who gets what. You know what I mean? I feel like it's that kind of energy. Oh my gosh. And, you know, very well could be because, you know, we are in, you know, female lunar eclipse. You just never know. All right, what else do we have for our Scorpio? Scorpio, what's going on? Yep, a message. See, you hear a message about somebody's help from far away. All right, and it really brings you down. So there is, you know, I can't put it in a way. You're just going to receive some bad news about someone. You know, what can I say? I wish it was better, but that's what keeps coming up. So we're just going to roll with it. All right, what advice, dear monkey, do you have? Meetings. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversations, almost about like in the next steps. So if, you know, there's somebody who, you know, is ill, like what do we do next? You know, do we let them have the surgery? Should they have the surgery? So hospice. See, I feel like this is an elder person, and there's decisions that have to be made about their care and things of that nature. So that's the message I have for you, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. All right. When your nerves are really on edge, take a deep breath, okay? Because a lot of times the fighting is, you know, fear, nerves, stuff like that. All right, let's move on to our Sagittarians. Saggies, what's going on for all our Sagittarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, dear Kipper. What's going on for the Sagittarians at this time? A gift? Some of you guys are going to be getting a gift. This could be something that, you know, really you've been needing. Kind of pull everything into balance, whatever this gift is. The cards are having a hard time. Courthouse. What is that about? Twice now that card wanted to come out. So we're going to let it sit out there. So there's some kind of court thing going on. All right, so I think you're ready for things to move, but somebody is being really immature. So I feel like somebody's holding up something. They're holding up whatever it is for people to move forward. And look, it doesn't have to be a court thing, okay? It could be, you know, like there's 3 people that have to make a decision about a certain project or whatever, and one person is hung up. They don't want to do it that way because until they get on board, we can't move forward. So I feel like it could be a situation like that, that somebody, yeah, it has to do with work. Somebody is just not making it move. And, you know, and if it's about work, maybe some of you have a lawsuit with work. But whatever it is, I feel like it's going to start to move. It's going to start to move. I mean, that's what this whole eclipse is. It's like, it's about getting things to move. And look, here we have the path. So you're almost there. So things are changing. It's bringing you to where you need to be. You're on the right path. All right. So if you've been questioning, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Should I make this? Soul Traveler, your grandma was German. Oma. My Oma. Main male. So we've got a main male figure. I feel like that's part of this work thing. Ooh. So, Saggy, I don't care if you're male or you're female, and I'm feeling like it could go for either way. I feel like if you've had a long distance relationship with someone, I feel like they're ready to make the move. Do you know what I mean? Like they're ready to make the move. Like there's somebody who I feel like they will try to shorten the distance between you and them. That's exciting. Yeah, your lover. Did you need to hear that? I feel like they're ready to make the move. They've been distant for a long time, and I think they're done being distant. Occupation. They're gonna make it work. All right. They're gonna do whatever it takes to make it work with you. Yeah. So we have house reversed with thief. Do you know what I get with that? Lock your doors. When you're, you know, it's one of those things. Don't ever leave your house unsecure, Sag. Because there's this deceptive energy. I also feel like there could be somebody who, you know, wants your ideas. So if you are working on something, okay, really, really working on something, don't tell people your ideas. Keep your cards really close, all right? Because people will steal good ideas. Did I ever tell you guys about one of my art teachers? Oh my God. You know, the assignment was to do these little maquettes. You know, they're just small little sculptures of something much bigger. So I came up with this whole little thing of little maquettes. Right? And one day I'm driving down the road, there's my sculpture. He had taken it and he had built it. So don't tell people your ideas, all right? Don't do that. All right, Sagittarius, keep them close because they're good. And you're almost there. I mean, you've been working on something for a long time and you're just about there. I mean, the light is shining really, really bright. So don't let anybody get in there and try to take what's yours, right? All right, dear monkey. Sorry, I dropped a card. Dear monkey, what say you to our Sagittarians regarding the spread? Marriage card. So it came out sideways. So this person who is coming all this way, I think they're coming because they're ready, like I said, to make the moves to marry you. But there's an element of being on the fence, all right? Element, just an element. Because, you know, I think you know that there's great happiness, but some things have to change. One, you have to move, or they have to move. I mean, and I think these changes that are coming up, you're waiting to see, are they really going to make these moves? Really? Do I matter that much? Are they really going to come? But yes, they're coming. All right, they're ready to make the move, Sagittarius. So good for you. All right, Capricorn. What's going on in the world of our Capricorns? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs. Capricorn. What's going on, dear Kipper, for all of our Capricorns? I'm a Capricorn sun. And you know what's been happening to me? I've been cleaning like a fiend. I mean, deep cleaning. Getting rid of all kinds of stuff. I don't know whether that's happening to Capricorns or that's just me. But deep cleaning. All right. I want to get rid of a lot of my old stuff and get all new stuff. All right, Capricorns, Kipper, what's going on for all of our Capricorns? We are grateful, thankful for the messages for our Capricorns. For this full moon, lunar eclipse, what messages do you have, dear Kipper, for our Capricorns? So we have coffin reversed with the marriage card reversed. I feel like you can't get out of your marriage that easy. Maybe some of you want to get out of your marriage. Or maybe this is one of those things that you don't want to get out of. But I feel like you're in a bad marriage. There's a Capricorn somewhere out there in a bad marriage. I'm sorry. And I feel like it's one of these things, I think you thought it was going to be really an amazing union, and it just didn't turn out that way. But you also don't feel like you can get out of it. So I find that interesting. Great fortune with poverty. You've lost a lot in this financially. It cost you everything. What else do we have for our lots of cards coming out, Capricorn. What's going on? All right, so let's look. All right, so be very careful if you're going to be traveling, all right, Capricorn, because I just feel like there could be some snags in a journey, a trip, okay? And I also wonder whether or not there's a trip that you are going to be going on that maybe you have real reservations about doing that, because you know, this card of the thief in this journey, pickpocket, you know, like you leave your bag and somebody steals your bag. I just feel like there could be some kind of situation that comes up. And I feel like there's a male energy. Very childish kind of male energy. A message of concern. So there's a real disconnect here because we have a male and a female. Both of them are reversed. So this male energy, I feel like they're very controlling. And then we also have this energy of the privileged lady, of somebody who I think like they're above other people. I hate that, but I mean, this is a very snotty type of person. Like, but it's owed to me, but it's, Anyway, I just think that the energies that this male energy is very childish. And I don't think they understand the value of money all the time. All right? It's just what I feel. But especially, and I say they don't understand the value of money because we have poverty, we have great fortune reversed, and then you get this message of concern. I think you've been waiting for that message. What else, Kipper, can you tell me about this reading for our Capricorns? Yeah, courthouse. You could, maybe you've been contemplating whether or not, to get a divorce. I mean, this is not for everybody, all right? These messages are so specific. Anyway, I feel as if, you're ready to get, go to court, do something because, or maybe somebody's going to take you to court because you don't have the money for something. And you're waiting for them to take you to court. I mean, I just feel like you're waiting to hear this message. So we have occupation, pathway reversed, and then we have imprisonment. You might be involved with somebody who has done something that has put them in jail. And now you're going to court. Right? You're going to court. And it's going to cost you a lot of money that you don't have to bail them out, to get them out. Oh my gosh. That's definitely a specific story. But you're waiting for it, Capricorn. You're waiting for it. It has something to do with your person. I'm sorry, but the message is what the message is. All right, dear Capricorn. I'm not connected to anybody like that. So I'm glad it doesn't resonate with me. Wow, the sky is really red outside. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. We are looking for advice for our Capricorn. Success in love. Yeah, it's reversed. There's no hope for this marriage. So if you've been contemplating whether or not you want to get a divorce, I mean, the cards keep saying, hope, big water, it's reversed. It's, then we have success in love, it's reversed. Marriage, reversed. Poverty, sudden wealth. Oh, occupation. Get my picture? I mean, this person that you are with, they're not right for you. And everything that keeps coming up, that's messages from the universe telling you, hey, you're in a relationship with somebody who, is not of high quality caliber. You're better than that. You're much better than that, Capricorn. All right? So don't let somebody else's immaturity, bad ways and stuff like that. Don't get involved with that and pull you down. Don't let them pull you down. Yeah, so I feel like they're going to want to talk to you and try to figure things out and help me. And where are you going to come up with the money? Capricorn, where are you going to come up with the money? What does that say? Grief and adversity. Yeah. I mean, the way you're going to come up with the money is to get away from this person. Sorry. It's just how I feel. All right, Capricorn, that was pretty intense. But I do see some of you Capricorns gaining a lot of money. Some of you may actually like inherit some money. You might inherit some money, Capricorn. All right, so let's move on because that was pretty heavy duty. All right, let's move on to our Aquarians. Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh, those cards wanted to come out. Aquarius, we have somebody who is being really deceptive here. Somebody is fooling somebody. Thief with the privileged lady. So I feel like it's somebody, you know, if you're a female, trying to fool you. Definitely a male energy fooling a female energy. What else, dear Kipper, can you tell me about our Aquarians at this time? And I also feel like Aquarius, I think your thoughts here, I think they're keeping you from really being whole, all right? So your thoughts are all warped, okay? I feel like your thoughts are all warped. You're coming up with, I don't know, I just feel like you're not clear, all right? So your perception of reality may not be reality, all right? Yeah. Especially when it comes to money. I feel like don't fool yourself, all right? Don't fool yourself about whether or not you have money, you know, for your needs. And there was another one that had like, oof, somebody's acting really childish, really immature in this marriage. Okay, so who are you, Aquarius? Because I just feel like you're acting really, really childish in this marriage. Somebody is, okay? And it's like somebody's calling all the shots, but it's like they're making this, they're making the rules up as it goes. All right. I mean, somebody feels like, I mean, they're making the rules up as they go. Take that however you want. But it doesn't make any sense, and it's creating a lot of conflict, you know, because, and when I say, you know, making the rules as they go, it's like, well, every Friday we always get pizza. Well, on this particular Friday, you've decided that now we're going to do Chinese, right? You know, even though everybody in the family is waiting for pizza. It's one of those things. So you make up the rules as you go. And it's really conflicting and confusing people. All right, Aquarius. So, take a breath. Ground yourself. I get that you're very nervous. Ooh. There could be a new courtship in the making. New courtship for our Aquarians. Ooh, see, it's not a new courtship. This person has not changed. This is somebody who you were with before. Okay, Lovers reversed. Oh, but they've got money now. Nothing's changed. Do you know what I mean? Even if they have changed their life around, right? Where maybe they never worked before, now they're working and they're successful. That might have changed, but they themselves have not changed. I also think that some of you may have an opportunity to marry into or actually go out with somebody who does have money. I don't know whether or not that appeals to you. I feel like you're not impressed by their money. Which I think is very Aquarian of you. Very Aquarian of you. And I also sense that some of you will be gaining some money. Like, you might receive some, you know, if you've been working on something, I feel as if you're going to hear some really good news about money. Now, we do have this message of concern coming up about somebody. I feel like this is somebody that is a female, again, female. And that's coming up a lot in all of these signs. I feel like there's a female in your circle who you are really concerned about. Yeah, really concerned about. What about this female, dear Kipper? What's going on with this Kipper, with this female Kipper? I can tell I'm getting tired. All right, dear Kipper, what's going on with this female? Yeah, I think you're concerned about, you know, their life. Yeah, there's this, see, this concern. I feel like somebody has been, you know, for a long time, they have been down and out, right? Whoever this person is. And I don't think they've been telling you everything, right? And I think you know that. So intuitively, I think there's more to this person's story. And that gives you a lot of concern. Because they're not telling you everything, right? So, and it's a female. So maybe it's about their health, it's about something. But they are definitely not telling you everything that's going on. And you know that. And that's what really concerns you. What they don't say is what's concerning you. All right, any messages of advice for our Aquarians at this time? High honors. So you might be recognized. You have a lot of, you know, you have a lot of good fortune coming your way. People are going to recognize you. So I feel like you're going to start to really hear feedback. So whatever it is that you are doing, if you do it very well or you're known for it, I feel like people really are going to now really like seek you out, find you, like they're really going to admire you. I mean, there's a lot of money coming your way for what it is that you do. You are definitely being recognized. But see, you do hear some sad news. And I'm telling you, it's because of what they're not telling you. So there is, you know, and look, you know, we've got, you know, the saints back here in church. I mean, it's sad. So it's eclipse season. I'm sorry. I hate to report all of that, but I'm just feeling that nothing is a surprise. Okay. Yeah. I feel like late in the night you might hear this news too. All right, you might hear it in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh. All right. That's pretty intense. I didn't expect this. All right. Final sign. Kipper. We are moving to our Pisces. So I really appreciate you all hanging in there. There's a few of you guys in the chat, so I appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs up, the likes, the shares, the comments. Just thanks for being a part of my channel. All right. Really appreciate you all. So let's move on to our Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces. What's going on? Pisces. Something is just not fair. Could be at work. Maybe you don't feel like you're being treated fairly at work. Something is just not fair. It's affecting your marriage. All right, I have a different story starting to come out, so hang in there. I want to get a couple more cards. All right, so let's talk about your marriage. So I feel like somebody has money, okay? There is a wealthy man, has a lot of money. I think their money, I want to feel, how should I say it? They're the kind of person that they have a lot of money, and because they have a lot of money, they figure they can fix anything because they have money. But I don't think it fixes everything. It sure doesn't fix everything. If anything, you know, sometimes money can be the root of all evil. Oh my God, Soul Traveler, thanks for the 50. Wow, really appreciate it. So here we have Pisces. We feel that you're not being treated fairly at work, okay? I get it. You're not happy in this union. Not even a little bit. Nope. But the money's good. right? So maybe somebody is keeping you in this situation because the money's good. Money could be good, right? At what cost? All right, so that's the big question. You know, you expect everything to be given to you, everything to come to you because they have money, because there's enough money to do everything. Money does not buy happiness, and I feel like this is a big lesson for you. Just because you have the money doesn't mean you can do this, all right? Yeah, so, I mean, the main person is somebody very wealthy, okay? Whether male or female, they're very wealthy. But there's also this energy of somebody being very, very immature. You know, and I think you thought getting involved with this was all going to be really hunky-dory. Well, money isn't everything, is it? No, it's not. My grandmother used to say, but it's mighty handy. I think, I mean, there's a lot of potential here, all right? But there is this energy of one person expecting that expectation. Like, things, you shouldn't expect that just because your person has money that they're going to buy you everything you want. You shouldn't expect that just because, you know, your friend is in trouble that your person is going to hand you $500 to give your friend a break. You know, it's like you cannot expect that your person is going to give their money, not for everything. Does that make any sense? That's what I'm getting. Pisces, just don't expect. Or maybe somebody's doing that to you. But it's an issue, right? Nobody wants to feel like it's expected that they just do certain things. People want to do things for people because they just want to do things, not because it's expected of them. Anyway, let's get a final card for our Pisces. Final card for our Pisces. A long way. So, with this card of a long way, I feel like you've come a long way, all right? I mean, really. This is one of those situations that you got involved with someone. It's got glue, all right? Pisces, you got glue with this person, all right? And I feel like you guys share a lot. You know, spiritually, I think you're really connected. You really vibe with this person. You know, I mean, there's that. But then there's this also element of somebody not really being honest either. So, kind of like the dragon energy. It's like, you know, if you're in this relationship because you really love this person, then I feel like it is truly a match made in heaven. Like, this is, like, you may have found your person. But if you're in this relationship just for that money, I'm afraid that's gonna go bad down the road, you know, because that expectation. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys. So take what works, take what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And it is what it is. That was the reading by Kipper. Thanks, Soul Traveler. I really, really appreciate the 50. I really appreciate all your donations that come through from all you guys. So listen, if nobody has any questions, I am going to pop off. And I will see you all, God willing, tomorrow. I know I still owe a reading for Aquarius and for Pisces. So I'll try to get them done tomorrow. So until then, blessed be. Have a really great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Be well. Bye now.